Hi everyone, my name is Yemi from purposefulme.co.uk. My YouTube channel is also called Purpose for Me. Today I want to talk to us about what I have titled A Valid Fear. And I've got some notes, which I don't always have notes, but today I really want to do this subject justice. A valid fear. Years ago, my oldest son told his primary school teacher that his mom said he was going to a grammar school. And this grammar school is in another county. And yes, I knew I was pushing it, but that was what I wanted for him. I wanted him to go to a great school. So the teacher sent for me, and I went in to see her. And she shared her concerns. She raised some concerns, and the gist of it was that she didn't think that my son could get into the grammar school. And even if he did, she didn't think he would be able to cope. I listened and I thanked her for her input. I then went on to clarify that my son was smart enough and intelligent enough to get into that school and to succeed in that school. And if he wasn't demonstrating that, it's because he was mucking around or maybe just not working hard enough. And that was something that she could help with and that I would keep an eye on him for. That was my polite response. We both knew what she was insinuating, but I wasn't going to let her define a narrative about my son. I wasn't going to let her call the shots about where or what he could aspire for in life. On the way home, I spoke to my son. I shared his teacher's concerns, and I told him that I didn't agree with his teacher and that we just have to work together to prove her wrong. And we did that. He put in the work, I put in the hours, and he got into that grammar school. Not only did he get in there, he finished that grammar school with excellent grades, and he also finished from King's College in London, again with an excellent degree. A few years later, my son said to me, "Mommy, you've destroyed my chance of getting a good job in this country because I don't have an English name." And I asked why he would think that way. And he said it's a fact that this happens. Bearing in mind he was in uni at the time, so I guess he was starting to understand the real world. It's a fact that his CV could be judged purely on his name and be thrown into a reject pile at the shortlisting stage. That's a fact. Again, I did what any good parent would do. I encouraged him to focus on what he could control and make the best despite everything else. He went on to make a first class in uni and finished an excellent course. And he was blessed to be able to choose from multiple job offers. Does this mean his fear wasn't valid? Not at all. His fear was valid. His fear is still valid. I've seen it. These are some of the battles that the average ethnic minority child faces. The battle for those in positions of authority to believe in them equally. The battle to be allowed to compete fairly with other children. The battle not to be judged because of their name or how they look. The battle not to be mistaken for a criminal just because of their skin color. My son is an investment banker and looks the part 5 days of the week. But when he's in tracksuits on the way to the gym late at night or on the weekend, the battle that I face as his parent is that my son is not mistaken for a criminal simply because he's black or wearing a hoodie, or because someone's belief or mindset says that blacks are more likely to be criminals. Sometimes that's all it takes to be a target for false accusations, wrongful arrest, attacks, or worse, wrongful killing. Yes, many people, young and old, have to deal with real fears every day. I have to deal with that. I'm glad my boys don't have dreadlocks, because that would be another notch if they did have dreadlocks, because again, they fit the profile. Or they could be seen to fit a profile that somebody's defined. So please give us a break and be understanding when we complain. Even if we don't complain in a way that seems appropriate to you. Remember that for millions of parents, every day that their child leaves home to go out, there's a real, palpable fear for that child. Not because we think he or she is going to do something wrong, but simply because someone thinks he or she looks wrong. Please share this video. Please be educated and educate others. Your skin color doesn't make anyone a criminal. Your choices, our choices, do that. Great people, good people come in all shapes and sizes and colors. And criminals come in all shapes and sizes and colors as well. Stop the stereotype. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.